Okay.
Perfect.
Rachel, do you have to get home? Not really. You got school.
What was
This great.
Oh, he's right here. Okay.
Oh, there's the
But you
guy.
were great. But
So,
I
did
said,
you
we
guys
were
recognize
trying to
Joe
stay
for the
Yeah.
film?
Yes, I recognize him. But he's a great actor, and I thought he was a beast. I thought he was like way bigger
Isn't it the beauty
than the
Yeah.
guy he conned into doing that with. I thought he was much bigger. I don't know what it was.
So, how long have you been doing this?
I started in
Jean-Valjean?
2000
Yeah.
acting, and just in January quit my day job. So
So it's successful.
took the job, took the plunge. And if it makes you feel any better, when I watch, I've only been in a handful of films, but whenever I watch them, it's a very uncomfortable experience.
It's hard.
Because all I'm looking for, I know what flaws happen in the takes, and I'm like, I hope they didn't use that take where I was screaming, whatever. So tonight was the second time I've seen this film. It was I dig, so it's the first time I could stand back and just watch the film.
Yeah.
And even then, I really couldn't,
Without that critical eye?
it's all critical eye. I'm sure it's the same way for every director. They don't see the full effect. Just as you're watching it, you don't see the effect of the film as much as you're just seeing yourself.
I believe in the actor to know the role that he is in, say he's Frank, but I also believe that he has to have some kind of flexibility to
Human.
take control to this character, because he's not him anymore, it's not Paul Sorvino anymore, now it's Frank, and he has to be able to prove to me, I'm the audience right now, looking at the screen, I'm the only audience, so I have to vouch for everybody in the world that what he just says the first time he said, even if it was the 50th time, but it's the first time. And I believe it, because if I don't believe it, I'll get the goosebump on my neck. Nobody, it doesn't work. It's fake. And the first time I talked to Paul on the phone, he says, I know the Frank that you envision. I know the Frank that you have written.
This is
I know all about.
on Skype. We were Skyping him or
But
FaceTime.
allow me to show you, when I come to Chicago, allow me to show you the Frank that you don't know yet. And if you don't like it, we go back to your Frank. After 7.5 hours to go through the entire screenplay, guess what? The Frank that he has and that he had, it was just like, oh my God, this is better than I could have even imagined myself or ourselves, It was just like, this is Frank.
I wish you would have had a chance to meet Randy. You met him briefly, you got the special hug.
Yes.
But he's a character actor.
Yeah,
When we wrote the
That's-
film, we knew he was going to play that part before he even knew he was going to play
Oh,
that part.
sure.
That was written around him.
He's a character.
That's him. He didn't have to. He read the script. He's like, this guy sounds like a complete asshole. I'm playing myself, aren't I? Yeah, you are.
Yeah. What compelled you to write that?
I was reading
Okay, I can send it.
Steve Jobs' biography, and it was basically like what Joe was revealing in the film, that it hit him that computer sold for at the time $375,000, and then I was thinking, God, it would be great to find them. Where would they be? And then I buried a time capsule in 1976 when I was in grade school, and I was thinking, 1976. What if there was one in that capsule? So that's what sparked it.
It completely took me off guard,
Yeah.
though. I'm
That
like,
was great.
what?
Comedy.
Yeah,
What is this?
it took a turn.
And
Yeah,
at
Just
one
like-
point, it's like, no, and I couldn't watch. I thought there was gonna be blood and guts everywhere, so I just stopped
Great.
watching. But
your film took a turn too, because like Steve, we thought you died.
But I died.
And Steve's like, oh my God, he's alive. He's here. He's alive.
I said, no, he's getting there.
So how was that for you to watch the film?
It's difficult.
Oh.
You know, I mean,
Yeah.
I'm not comfortable with that, this type of display.
Well, that's tough. You need to get used to it. Thank you.
it was so fascinating. What a wonderful opportunity to see these on big screen. It was just
The big screen's amazing. We've seen the film, on a small
Yeah.
theater screen, and that
We've
was
just
neat.
seen them
But
on
this-
TV. You know what is interesting to me? I mean, we're watching it, and of course, we know the people in it.
Yeah.
And I
I
thought,
do.
they're total strangers here that have no idea who you are. This is going to be so awkward. And then when people stood up at the end and clapped, I thought, oh, wow.
Isn't that interesting? You just, you have no idea how it's gonna be received. But
And even our 3 children are like, oh, Mom, this is awkward.
It's like watching
people are gonna
a
not
movie.
like it. It's just, I mean, it's just Dad, and but
it's
then,
just,
yeah.
It's just
It's
dad.
just
well,
Dad.
and every documentary is just about, well, it's just my brother, my
Right,
dad, my
right.
sister.
It's
That's
just our-
it.
yeah,
It's
just
just
our
us.
story.
Right.
But when you don't know someone and put them up on the screen, they, you know.
Well, it is.
And it's such an impact, you know, we were just sharing that you threw that pebble in the water and it's rippled and it'll ripple forever because you didn't just touch those thousands of kids, it's their families and their kids and their kids. So it goes generation, there you are, there's an example right there. Generation
Yeah.
to generation to generation, you give teaching a good name.
Yeah.
It's a great profession.
Wow.
Should have a picture with them.
So many
you know?
wonderful.
Yeah, we'll get a picture with them,
With
yeah.
my phone.
No,
No,
well,
because I want to say I was with Brian Denny.
And that's
Yeah,
already
people have said that
Totally,
before.
now we say it.
I thought you looked like a movie
Totally.
star.
Brandon,
Well,
yeah,
when
that's
he was younger, they said,
Yes.
Steve Martin.
Oh, you
Say
just
that.
needed that arrow with the
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah, and then he got a little older, like, no, that's Brian Dennehy.
Yeah.
He goes, well, that means I put on weight.
Ah.
What a wonderful opportunity for us, I know.
Oh,
It's
this was
really-
a joy. This was an absolute joy.
Lots of fun
And
and
yet every one of these movies impacted people, made them laugh, made them cry, made them think. That's what the film was about.